Hello guys, it's Finhale and I'm gonna start a whole new series here and it's gonna be called the Random Class series. And basically this series about I choose every single feature in my class randomly. For example, if I choose my primary weapon, I close my eyes and I start scrolling the list and then I stop and choose whatever it's pointing on. Like I close my eyes and then I start scrolling and I stop and it seems it's pointing light machine guns, so I will think which light machine gun. Then I scroll again and it points M60 for example, and then I do the same thing with attachments and proficiencies if I have unlocked any. And it's the same thing with every feature in my class. I will just scroll them randomly. Then I will test the class and then I tell what I like about it and what I don't like about it and what would I change and which game mode I would use it on. So this is the first episode, and earlier I made this class that I'm using right now the way I explained you, and I ended up with Scar Al with red dot and kick because I haven't unlocked anything else. And then I ended up with Stinger, and as my equipment I got throwing knife and flashes, and as my perks I got extreme conditioning, quick draw and steady aim, and finally as my strike package I got attack chopper, AH6 overwatch and Pavlo. So let's begin analyzing. Scar Al is always a good choice for a weapon, for a primary weapon, especially with red dot and kick, because you know it's really easy to get kills with it's steady and it's powerful, so definitely no problem there. And as my secondary weapon Stinger, it's okay, it's really good choice if you wanna take out aircraft and support your team, but at the same time it kinda forces you to play team games, so I would recommend this class for, or these two setup for free for all, because it's never a good idea to use like launcher free for all because it will distract you from the game, and you know whenever you fire a launcher it will make a lot of noise and you will be seen on the minimap, so you don't have your teammates to cover your ass while you're taking down aircraft. And throwing knife, this equipment it requires a lot of accuracy from its user, which I don't have at all, but the benefit of throwing knife is that it's always insta-kill, but still I would put this equipment, I would pair it up with submachine gun or shotgun, so I would have the mobility on my side and I would get to as close to the enemy as possible a lot faster, and you know it's easier to get kills with. But if you're good with it, then I guess you could use throwing knife. And flash grenades, they are always a good choice, why not? They pair up with pretty much anything, so if you wanna use flashes then go ahead. And perk system, now let's get into the real stuff. So extreme conditioning, I don't really like to have extreme conditioning in this class, because I would definitely use extreme conditioning with lighter weapons, especially now that I don't have a secondary weapon that's lethal. So I would go with scavenger instead or something else, because here in this gameplay I must pick up weapons from ground because I keep running out of ammo. Like here I need to pick up a weapon from ground, this UMP. So and the launcher that I'm carrying, the Stinger, is pretty heavy too, so I cannot really benefit from extreme conditioning. So definitely would use scavenger or switch out Stinger instead. And quick draw is my second perk, and quick draw is always a good choice because quickness and reaction time is always the key factor in Call of Duty. And I mostly use this perk with submachine guns, but yeah, why not with assault rifles as well if you want to use it. And steady aim is my third perk, and that's a really good perk for your third perk, because it works best with shotguns and submachine guns, but it works in some assault rifles as well. And if you want to use it with Scar Al, then why not? Go ahead. You could consider using it. But there's one problem. Quick draw doesn't go well with steady aim because they kinda eliminate each other out. If you fire from the hip, you cannot benefit from quick draw, and if you aim down sights, you cannot benefit of steady aim. And if you have them on pro versions, then maybe you could consider using them, but still they kinda eliminate each other out. And strike package, I got the chopper, AH-6 and Pavlo, the attack helicopter AH-6 and Pavlo. Now I really like this chain because it's really effective and it can easily turn the game around for your team. So I would definitely recommend this chain if you're able to get this, because it's the one of the best killstreak chain I know, and you won't regret it if you want to use this chain. So the only problem is that these are really high point streaks, so you will easily run out of ammo with Scar L. Like you can see, I'm already using G36C, and I think this is the second weapon I picked up after I lost all the ammo from Scar L. So if you choose these point streaks, these attack helicopter, AH-6 Overwatch and Pavlo, I would definitely recommend using Scavenger or switch Stinger out to something else. Of course you can take down the enemy aircraft with Stinger for some points, but then you have to rely on enemy team doing well, and that's not something you should do. But if you don't want to choose change your class at all, then I recommend using lower point streaks. But yeah, that's about it. This is the first episode of this random class series, and if you want to see more videos from this series, please comment down below and rate the video and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys later. See ya.